Dude, for 15 minutes, it was like the sickest thing in the world.
I don't know what else to fail.
You call them like, hey, we've got a Cybertruck, we're trying to do this. We're like, is this Diesel Brothers? We're like, oh yeah. There is a whole book of issues in this thing right now. It's like, you turn it on, it's like, this needs checked.
The bolt got snapped off in there, so we're trying to fish it out.
This needs checked.
So if it's not shut down properly, you're saying it could just have random 800 volts and you touch the wrong thing and we're gonna have a bad day.
And they're like, yeah, we have a list of things here that it needs us to fix because of the suspension components. So, this, don't worry.
All right, guys, a lot of stuff broke. This is supercar Ron's truck. When he lent it to us, he said,
we anticipate breaking this thing.
but I don't think he understood who he was lending it to. Dave Sparks.
What happened last time he drove it, dude?
He broke it. Literally 4 seconds. Not shocked at all.
Stuff broke, guys. A lot of stuff broke. Tesla's been extremely helpful. They're very excited about what's going on here. They've been extremely helpful to get us whatever we need. But in the end, there aren't replacement parts. They're waiting for their taps to come in for their wheels on this thing. It's that brand new. We have parts that we can't replace immediately. And so we have to fabricate everything, design everything that we're going to do on our own. I want to introduce you guys to today's sponsor, Cuts Clothing.
It's pretty rare that I like shirts. I was like, I put it on and just like, oh, what? This thing is sweet. You see how happy I am? This is great. They're all stretchy and like breathable and nice. Freaking down. This is the kind of shirt that you'd wear working. It's super breathable, comfortable, and it's nice enough that you would wear it out on a hot date with your wife or your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. They're the best all-around shirt. Wear it to a wedding if you want. They're that nice.
You heard it from Rob first. These things are versatile, comfortable, breathable. They're stretchy so you can move around, and you can wear them to pretty much anything you want. If you want to feel as comfortable as Rob in your everyday life, you need to go to cutsclothing.com. Be sure to use Sparks20 because I got you 20% off. If you want to know more information, just go to the description of this video. You'll be able to see it all there. You can even click a link, www.cutsclothing.com. Remember, use Sparks20. You're going to want to use that because you're going to get 20% off this awesome apparel. They've got pants, they've got shorts, they've got anything you want, okay? So go to cutsclothing.com, Sparks20, and
Cuts is what's up.
everything that we had to fabricate on this thing, we had to fabricate the front bumper, the rear bumper, the roof rack, all the lights, the battery pack, the tie rods on all 4 sides, the rear steer brackets, the reinforced plates for the upper control arm, the bushings. We had to fabricate so much, and I'm sure I just missed something, but we had to fabricate all that in order for this to work. When we're working on all these things, we have very short turnaround times. So Irem only had 24 hours to be able to put some stuff together. He made this very simplistic front bumper that's going to allow us to have a lot more clearance when we're out there. We needed to add a bunch of light on the front. That was one of the must-haves Sparks wanted. Got these 9-inch Baja Pro lights that they're so gracious of sending overnight so we can install them right here. Seeing this bumper, it's very simple. These welds look absolutely awesome, and they did a great job with the time frame they had. Fabricated a brand new roof rack on this. When you see it, it's very minimalistic, okay? This is 1 sheet of aluminum, slight bend there. You have a nice inlay in the back, and then on the front, it's just 2 bars going straight across. Fits perfectly with the Cybertruck because if you look at this thing, this is all it is. Sheets of metal, few bends. This fits perfectly. So I absolutely love that. Sparks wanted to test its capabilities and everything it could do. We decided we were going to put the Hell tracks on it because those were the best performing tracks that we've had. In order to do that, we need to put some big spacers on it. These are not teeny spacers.
Gonna put a pipe, I think it's 8 inches schedule 40 pipe, which is a huge pipe to be able to accomplish the diameter that we need for that, and make sure that they're gonna be strong enough. So to start with the dimensions, I need to take measurements and make sure everything is gonna fit before even start cutting. We didn't have any of the material in stock, so we had to order material, got to pick that up, like It's just everything in a rush time, you know, like we are just getting everything ready. It is what it is, you know, it's just another day here.
So they went on their first test. They did everything that they could to go around and play around. And within the first 15 minutes, we found our first failure mode. This is the from the factory control arm. Tesla was not designing this truck to have these tracks on it. That is not going to hold up to what we have, especially since we added a bunch of 40 pounds on there and easily over 100 pounds more on the tracks. This is the factory airbag. You can see how much damage we got on that from the failed control arm right there. We didn't want to add these airbags back on there, so
we decided to build some custom stuff for it. We went from the stop control arms to some custom that we built. We designed the whole thing, you know, in order for that to do that, we took all the measurements. We are not able to find any parts for this truck. So we decided to go from the stock shocks to coilovers. So we installed the custom upper control arms. Good thing about coilovers, we can play with the height of the truck. So when Dave was driving this, he said that he was coming down. So now we are able to control the height of the truck, just pretty much playing around with it, with everything. And this is just test, you know, until we accomplish the final product. As soon as we are able to find parts for this truck to replace the broken parts, we'll be able to put this truck stock, you know, on how it was before.
we wanted to reinforce the tie rod. We didn't want to have any failure mode there, so we had Rob fabricate these tie rods.
We're going to upgrade the steering linkage. We're going to get rid of this. This is our weak point right here because it gets down pretty small. And we're going to go to this. So it's going to be a lot stronger. I'm trying to eliminate all weak points with the steering.
When you finish one weld on the steel, you hold it until the flow. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you will see the difference when you hold it and when you don't hold it, how it changes the color.
Like trying to figure out how to TIG weld.
What are we shooting here, guys?
On day 2 of testing, everything was going well until we sheared a bolt cleanly off out of the rack and pinion on the rear steer. This is what Rob found with it.
The bolt got snapped off in there, so we're trying to fish it out. That one's loose. That's supposed to be tight. So that's probably why the other side broke. It came loose. That's it.
Ultimately, what they did is built a bracket to disable the rear steer. So we actually bypassed the rear steer. The rack and pinion can still move back and forth, but is not engaging with this. And that way we don't have to worry about shearing any more of those bolts. Our last test with the Cybertrucks, they had a little bit of an issue with this knuckle. It had sheared right in half from a lot of weight going onto the front driver's side, and it just busted. If you want to see how these guys repaired this on the trail, you're going to want to go over to Heavy D Sparks YouTube and go see how they repaired this out on the trail so they could get going again. Guys, if you think this is the end of the Cybertruck, you got to make sure that you're subscribed to Sparks Motors Co. and Heavy D Sparks so you can get a lot more Cybertruck content. This would not be possible if we did not collaborate with Supercar Ron. Thank you so much, Supercar Ron, for lending this to us so we could do all this crazy stuff. And if you guys really like to see what we did with this, you got to go check out his channel right here below so that you can go see even more crazy stuff that they have going on there with all the supercars that he has. Last but not least, guys, big thanks to Hell Tracks for and also providing these tracks as well. We really put these things to the test, not only on the Gladiator, but now on this Cybertruck, and these are absolutely awesome.